Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yes, I know I look absurdly goofy. This is something I cooked up right before stream. This usually has different eyes, but they have googly eyes that you can add to your avatar. So I added googly eyes, and I I like it. I like it a lot. It is very fun. So yeah. And we are going to be possibly trekking through the back rooms. I just wanted to start somewhere. A little more, you know, friendly, nice, comfy feeling. Hey, Alec. But yeah, so we're starting here, and then we are going to the back rooms. Now, I hope it works because it was kind of making my computer sing. So lots of from it. But we'll see. And yeah, it has been. It has been a while. Here, let me come to the front of the counter and adjust the camera. Oh lord, that is too close. Yeah, now you can see their googly eyes, folks. For those of you watching back too, these are googly eyes that I added to it. Hey, Rio. How's it going? But yeah, so we are going to be taking a trip to the back rooms. But this is a special backrooms map. Let me kind of move you back so I don't poke you all. But this is a special backrooms map. This is a procedurally generated, which means I don't even know, even though I've gone there before. So, yeah, that is going to be interesting. And we're going to be enjoying the googly eyes. Because I don't know why, but I felt like trying this out with you folks. And if the stream does crash, I will be back right after. And that's all good. But yeah. So, let's try this. We have no monsters. I don't want monsters. And we'll just leave all the parameters as is. So the width is 11 by 11, the length is 11 by 11, the height is 5, which I don't know what that means. I will be changing avatars though, maybe, because otherwise this is just going to look like a shadow. I kid you not. I've tested it and it will look like just a shadow. At least that I know of, but we'll give it a go, folks. All right, so now yeah, that's that. Then wait for the lag, folks, because there's going to be a small lag spike. Mm, come on. Okay. I will duck out of camera view because there we go. Now it's generating. Oh, the frames. Looks like a slideshow for a second from my end. Okay, that is pretty amazing. All right. Now we check out. Yep. Okay. So, here we go. Into the back rooms. All right, so I'll grab the camera. Sorry for the big hand here. Give y'all a big hand. I sit and woo, I am through. See, this is what I mean. I am a shadow. Ooh. Oh, wait, I look like a backrooms entity now. Some weird backrooms entity of some sort. The Conrad Bright. The new backrooms entity. All right, let's see if we have any more that are optimized, or we'll just have to go with being a complete shadow, which is fine. It's all fine and dandy. Not preferable, but it's all fine and dandy. There we go. This'll do. But here we go. Um, Here, I'll turn the camera so you folks can, we'll kind of do it shoulder cam. So I can, we can talk. You can see what I see. All the good stuff. You can enjoy the freakiness with me. Because this is pretty freaky. Whenever I see these in the back rooms, I wonder what entities do this. Is this just a part of the back rooms? Like, does it produce it? Or is it like people who are here? Because if it's a person, points. If it's an entity doing this, depending on the entity size and strength, I'm like, that's some dedication right there. I'm just impressed. Oh, so this again. I had encountered this before, and I hate it. One of those thanks, I hate it memes. Oh, no. Okay. Now, you folks can't see it, but there is just static around me. And now I am currently plummeting towards the ground, and the ground is quickly approaching. I timed the eye widen just right, and I didn't even mean to. Back we go, into the back rooms. See, I was gonna have playing on my Spotify for myself, because legal reasons, I cannot have music playing, as I've told you folks. There we go. Alright, there we go. For those of you who don't like heights, do not look. I wish I could, because I need to, because this playing the level, but heights not my thing. Heights are quite the opposite of my thing. I don't like them. Yeah. That is amazing though that like 12 years old, that is crazy. It's been around a while. Wow, this is you know? If I can do this, if you folks can hear the effect, anybody who can reply, because I want to put on a voice changer to make it more, there we go, more appropriate. You know, sounds like, you know, in a room. So that's something. Wow. This is this is big. But then again, it's procedurally generated, so I never know what I'm gonna get. I half want to do a couple adventures in here at some point. Because that would be fun, I think, folks, is going through back rooms, seeing what's around and uh yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Hey Leon, how's it going? We are currently trekking through the back rooms. Um and if you can hear the reverb, let me know. That sounds like I'm in a big room. Because that is something I added for fun. Kind of, I usually have it so I can hear myself. So now I'm hearing this coming back to me as I'm talking. Like I'm legit in the back rooms, vibes. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And wow, uh, this is all procedurally generated. So I have no idea I had gone through here before. But I don't know what's going to be in this one because it's all just put together each time. Uh, comforting but discomforting, you know? If you've got the fear of the unknown, don't try this. Wow. That is. Can I? No. They're not physical. I cannot climb them. I wanted to try and hop up them and climb. And I forgot, right now I'm not actually walking. I'm floating. Like just hovering above the ground. And this is a dead end. Ah, yay, back rooms. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing great. And also, if anybody ever has any suggestions for things to do, like play horror maps, I'm down to play a horror map. Like, there's one I've been meaning to play if I can, if it doesn't lag, which is the Smile Room. Ooh, spooky, I know. And that's because it's a really cool, creepy horror game. I've played it before, but I believe there's a Smile Room 2, which I haven't played yet. That would be fun to play. I would be very happy to play that if people want to see that. So, you know, don't forget, there's the comments, folks. Hey, little Drew, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody is doing well. Well, that's impressive. But yeah, if anybody ever wants to see me play a horror map in here, because the Smile Room is a horror map that is really intense, and I am not going that direction. But it's a really intense horror map, like game, like full-blown game. I honestly, if I would have just been thrown into it without knowing that it was in VR chat, I would have thought it was a legit VR horror game of its own, with no connection to VR chat. But it is. It's in VR chat, and it's amazing. And that's good news. I'm happy to hear you're doing well. But yeah, we are kicking around in the back rooms. This is a procedurally generated backrooms level. So I have no idea what I'm going to find, what I'm going to see. There are no monsters. I turn to them off because I want to explore. And it seems like it's only when you're standing still, mainly. Not sure about that. Don't quote me on that, because if you play this and get snatched by some critter, I don't know. You know, if you get snatched by a critter in here, I don't know. No, but I want to see it. I honestly really want to see it. Let's turn that off. Had enough fun with that for now. But I really want to see it. There's actually a backrooms level I found recently that has a tribute to one of the scenes from it that I had seen just on YouTube. I basically kind of ignored it, but it played in the background as I was sitting there. So I did see a quick chunk of it. And I've seen some behind the scenes stuff because I adore, like, you know, behind the scenes stuff for the special effects mainly. So, and with the way companies are now, they try and leave out as much as they can in the official behind the scenes stuff. And that's what I usually look for. So the companies aren't like giving stuff away. I don't know plot that I shouldn't. I just know this person is the person who played this in this, and this is the type of materials used for the costume and special effects suit. You know, the technical details. But yeah, I really do wanna see it. And yeah, there's a movie now, like a full-blown movie, and it's, by the creator of The Backrooms, so it's official, official. It's not, some other fan thing, it's official by the creator, which is I found that detail really cool. There's lots of lore in there. I think I looped. Yeah, I think I looped again. No, I didn't. Oh, wow. Alright, let's turn the camera, because I'm still talking to you, the viewer, but I thought, give you folks a good view of what the heck is going on here. Because this is all, as I said, procedurally generated. I have no idea where this is going, where anything is. This is all, and it shifts. Like, it'll split down the middle, like, as you can see at the floor, it, like, splits type of backroom wallpapers and stuff, too, and ooh, floating furniture. ADHD strikes again. I saw floating furniture, and I was like, "Ooh, that's cool. That's weird." Oh, it's not just floating, it's like no clipping into itself. Oh, wow. Okay. Now we're getting into the backroomsy stuff. Fair enough, Leon. I was the same. I was like, I don't think this is ever gonna happen. It would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I mean, it's become such a pop culture phenomenon. It's like its own thing. It's oh, and woo, woo, stretched furniture, big chair, no big table, chaired bench thing. I don't know. I don't know what this is. That's a chair. That's a chair. I know that's a chair, and that's a table. Oh, okay. So I have no clue why it's that way, but it is. We need one more, and we have like signal bars for the phone. Oh, is this? is- Hmm. Who is that? I do not know who Tech Gangster is. Let me see. Because it all depends. I'm one of those people who likes to know who I'm collabing with, but possibly, yeah, possibly. Although, depending on it, yeah, I don't know. They don't seem to be my style of person. Checked their YouTube, and it does not seem like there is much related to what I do. I'm more on the voice acting side of things. A lot of my content is VR, but mainly I do voice acting. But hope you have a good day. Wow. Okay, this is just massive, folks. And there is technically no end to this unless I fall from a high height or a backrooms entity comes and gets me. And there is no backrooms entities turned on right now. So they're not going to find me because they don't exist at the moment. But wow, to this. Oh my word. What the? And yeah, that profile pic is very cute. Oh, wait, we can actually go down there? Maybe. Or at least, like, go down this. But I don't know if this is a good path because of, there may not be an exit. Oh, there's an exit. Okay, there's an exit right there. You folks can see it off of that. There we go. Doot, doot, doot. Right there. So, if we go down another floor into the dark. Oh, lovely. Well, let's at least. I'm curious at least about this as well. So, that's a high chair. Anyway, now to that exit to leave this part, which is very intense. Especially for somebody who does not like heights. It is very. Ooh, my controller drift almost got me. Oh, oh. This is just like one heck of a straight drop, pretty much. Just need a like hose, and we could have a slip and slide going there. Hey, Rebecca. Oh wow. And as I said, folks, I do not know how long this goes on for. If there's an actual ending, all I know is we're in a backrooms area that is procedurally generated, as I've said a couple times now. I'm sounding like a broken record about it, I know, but it's just cool because that means it is very much like the real backrooms. You do not know where you are. It is not easily mappable. You can't just simply be like, oh, I remember this spot with the pile of chairs. If I turn left here, I can go that way. It's no. Wait, this pile of chairs is in a completely different room, in a completely different zone. I have no idea where I am. I like that. Oh, well, okay. I did not mean to have it work out that well. Because I'd seen this pile of chairs in my little peek at the level, but never did I run into this. And yeah, this is just amazing. See, this is the kind of reason I fell in love with VR when I was like way younger, because the idea of stuff like this was kind of presented to people in the 90s and early on as like a sci-fi high-tech fever dream. This is never gonna happen. It's a cool idea, but it's never gonna happen. But look at it now. My word. It is everywhere. And it is cool. It is like there's games where the physics are really, really realistic and you can touch things and now there's haptic feedback and oh just wow. So much stuff. So many different possibilities of things out there. And that just used to be like fiction, nothing real. And hugs for everybody. I'll take a break of stalking the back rooms and exploring the back rooms to give everybody a hug. Because, yeah. Oh, and fun fact, everybody, I found out I have an allergy to almonds. I was having some coffee. You know, like I do. And then I was like, hmm. Next day, we were out of creamer. Only creamer that we could really get our hands on easily was almond milk creamer. Meh, not that bad. Tasted kind of meh. Not my favorite thing. But then, my throat started feeling like a bit tight. Not like, I can't breathe tight, but still not good. And it felt very scratchy. Chatting with some of my friends that day, and they said, oh, I have a similar reaction. It's an allergic reaction for me to pineapple. I'm like, oh, so I may have an allergy to almonds. I don't know. But pretty much similar thing happened when I had a candy that had like an almond cream filling. And ooh, it was tasty, but the same thing happened. So I think I am allergic to almonds. And we are back here again. No, this is different. And no, I'm not going down that way. Because that way is doom. And I will get squished. Yeah, I love good horror movies. A good horror movie is always enjoyable in my book. Now, this is where stuff gets weird. Where you have, like, they're merging. Like, you have this section, you have that section, where it's just kind of like merging back rooms. Oh, we're back into here. You see, as I said, I have no idea where the heck I'm going or what leads to where. But I know it's big, and I know there's lots of stuff around. And this is. We've hit a different part of the back rooms again. Yep. Yep. Oh. I'd heard they were doing a thing of that based on the game. That is cool. And yeah, there's not much going on. But it is really cool in my book because it's weirdly awesome that it's just this infinite thing. I don't know if it'll keep building around me because it says it generates it, then you play it. So in theory, whoa. In theory, again, whoa. Sorry, just massive structure rooms. I always love these where it's like, just makes you feel small. It's kind of creepy and intense, but it kind of is awe-inspiring. in a weird sort of way, even though I don't know, like, is the back rooms its own entity? I forget that detail. But either way, yeah, uh, big rooms, intense feeling. What we got here? Oh, that's cool. Can I? No. Okay. There we go. Get a bit of a shot. Oh, I got. I got. I got. Ooh. Hello, ground. You folks can't see it, but I'm quickly rushing towards the ground. Eh. Oh, I forgot that. Oopsie. And yeah, this is more than one player. You can play up to up to 5 people can play this with you. Bye-bye, reality. Now, sometimes it has dropped me in just an enclosed room, which is a bit frustrating. Because I'm like, is this how some people, like, is this what happens to some people in the back rooms? Is they just no clip through reality into a enclosed room, and that's it. Fini, poof, they're gone. You know, because you're not going anywhere. It's like in The Sims when you remove the door from a room. There's nowhere for the sim to go. They're just standing there going, "Ular, Muhammad," and stuff. And I don't know. I forget the Simlish. Not that I am an expert in Simlish. But and yeah, from what I had seen, the game was pretty cool looking. Because I think I saw, I forget if it was both. Because I know I watched it on two of the YouTubers I like, their channel. And yeah, I ended up watching it and being like, oh, I like the look of this. Wow, this is, it just goes on and on and on and on. And I love it because this is just endless hours of wandering. Uh, if I could have, but the computer was making too much noise. And I don't need to do this. This is just the speed I move here. I just feel it's fitting. Although one day I want to do a treadmill stream if I ever figure out a way to get a treadmill in a way that I can stream while on the treadmill. But I feel like I would need to get like trackers for that. So there is that. Whoa, chairs. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing great. Yeah, this place is massive. I could have made the level bigger, but I didn't because I was like, I'm worried it may overload my computer if I try and do that while I'm streaming. Because, you know, you got all that extra stuff. I look like I have a mustache right now. See, I have a mustache. But yeah, folks. Anybody watching this back too, as I've said, if you folks have any suggestions for like what type of stuff I should play, horror game on here, because there are plenty of VR chat horror games. Before I went up, I wonder what happened. Or down. Now I wonder what'll happen if I go up. Before, when I was messing around on this beforehand, folks, I went up here. And I did what I did there. I did a little hop, skip, and a jump. Then I went over to. Oh, this leads back to. Okay, so I could have simply gotten to it from there. Silly me. Oops. Yeah, I could have pulled this. But I'm thinking, because before, I walked down when I played this on PC. But I wonder what will happen if I climb up and try and avoid looking over the edge. Because, my God, that's a steep drop. And I'm hoping at the top it is not a pointless journey and that we have made this journey together to the top. Because, height is getting higher, drop is getting further down, and I do not know how far this goes. Ooh, heck yeah. All right. Wow. Okay, this is taking a bit to get up to the top here. Why is there a random door there but not nearby? There's like, I'm not sure if you folks can see it, but there's like a door, yeah, right there. Right there. Oh, wait. Wait. But is there anything higher than that? Yeah, there's like two random doors over there. There's like one there and then there's one there. Okay, this is weird. I know it's procedurally generated, but still, this is kind of weird. But oh, I think we may have found the top. Yeah. Oh, well, there was zero point in doing that. Apparently, that was just um just a platform. But that is awesome, Rebecca. I hope you have fun watching that. All right, let's see. We'll take this path because that was the only path that it let me. And who knows what we'll find in here, folks. Because this is just, as I said, it is massive. There is lots to it, it seems. And if this gets a little too much in the end, then I do have another level I can go to. I found a couple backrooms levels for fun to just kind of explore or chill in. Okay, Drew. Have a wonderful day. See ya. And it was nice seeing you again here in the stream. Feel free to drop by anytime. Wow. I I know I've said this, but it's just mind-boggling to me. See, like these. This could be the same area, couldn't it? No, it's not. And I make the same error, so I'm not really so much because I'm looking at myself in the camera here. So if anything, just so you folks know, I'm more being like, no, you were wrong that you could figure this out. To myself. That's right, me in the camera. uh, oh wow. We need to yeah. See ya. But yeah, I need to figure out whoa. Okay, that's trippy. The like splotchiness of the wall shifting into the other. So it does the same thing that the floor does. It kind of looks like realities are almost literally like bleeding into each other, like kind of a puddle of two different colored paints melding. Although more cleanly than that would be, you know, because since I've done some painting, that yes, that would be it. It would not be as clean. It would be more messy color bleeding, like a bit changier and a not clean line. Anywho, but yeah, folks. Yeah, this is a level that I thought would be just good because it's big. There's a lot to explore. And from what I was seeing, there's a lot of cool visual moments like that big staircase and things like that. So I felt it was a good idea for it to be, you know, that sort of a exploration thing. And I want to try more exploration maps as well. But as I said, if anybody really wants me to play a horror game or an escape room, because there are some VR chat escape rooms. There's all sorts of different things that can be done solo. Because for now, I still need to like. There's still one day I'm gonna have to upgrade the computer, possibly, because there's a lot of stuff that needs working on. But hey, what can you do? Wow, it is bright. I have a feeling it's probably much brighter for you folks. Wow. 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 Big ol' room. I love how they've just like some areas just have furniture that is placed as if it makes sense in a weird way. Like you've got like what looks to be table and stuff set up for people, but you know, there's no people. And it's just in the middle of a room with nothing going on. And oh no, the edge of the wall is my friend, my bestest friend right now, because I don't like the big drop off. No. Yeah, or stuff like this. Like just a ton of furniture. No rhyme or reason to it. Ton of couches. Which I'm also happy that they're not a physical thing in this because there were some areas I wanted to explore where I could clearly tell that you know, they would be in the way of me getting past. I would have to hop over a lot of them and it's shifting walls again. Okay. But yeah. So this is this whole area, folks. So we have quite a bit here to explore. And as I said, I have no clue what this is because it's all procedurally generated. There is no rhyme or reason to it, uh, which, I mean, fair enough. It's the back rooms. It kind of should be that. But I also do not know if there is an exit or if it's literally you just explore the back rooms forever. Because if so, then I'll probably try and find a different place, to continue a part of the stream at, a bit smaller maybe. I've been doing pretty good, Rebecca. Been pretty gosh darn busy, but hey, it pays the bills. And also, I have been kind of trying to mingle with more people who do like voice acting in VR chat and other things like that. So that's one thing I've been doing. I may possibly, I'm not going to say what the project is because much like last time, because I think I mentioned to you folks I was possibly going to be a part of a project, but that didn't pan out. Now, I don't blame the people. From what I know, it was life caused the problems where they had, things to do in life and so could not continue the project. But this one I'm hoping will pan out. If not, whatever. Oh, that's a dead end. Lovely. I terrifiedly crept my way over here for nothing. Oh no! Hang on to the wall. Hang on to the wall. No! I'm not going. Nope. I'm so. Oh, dang it. But yeah, that I've kind of been like trying to work on other projects. I am coming out with, folks, by the way. For those of you who watch this back, I have news. I will be coming out with a Patreon exclusive Five Nights at Freddy's ASMR. You can only get it on Patreon, but it'll only be $15. So, it will be Glamrock Freddy Bad Day Comfort ASMR. And it will be for comfort after having a bad day at work and just a bad day in general. So, for those of you who would enjoy something like that, there you go. And also, um, for those of you who would like to know more about, other ASMR stuffs, feel free to check out my Patreon. There's plenty of stuff on there and early access to the ASMRs ahead of time. So for any of the Poppy Playtime or my originals, you can find them there and get early access to them for a very reasonable price. So there you go, folks. And also, I do custom ASMRs on there. So if you have any custom ASMRs, whether that be, of any sort, I do have limits, though, of course, for topics. But I am happy to do plenty of custom ASMRs for you. And have even produced several different ASMRs for several different people over time. And well, look what we found here. The big drop area that I found before. Just we're on the opposite side. Lovely. Anyway. But that's what I've been up to, is basically working on a lot of different stuff. I am currently trying to get back on my schedule because the schedule that I was on was very wonky, and I apologize for that, folks. Uh, Hopefully next week things will be back on schedule because I have things more set now. And hopefully that's a good thing and I, can get it changed and get my schedule back on, well, schedule. So, that's what's been going on. How have you been? No, also that goes for everybody. I hope everybody's been good and I hope, keeping yourselves busy in a good way, not overworking, of course, but keeping yourselves busy. And sorry for such a long-winded answer there, by the way. Just yeah, lots has been transpiring of late, and ooh, isn't that where it was? Yeah, okay. Oh, goody. That didn't make me respawn. I wasn't sure if that was too far a drop or not. And no, the camera is not tilted, the world is. In fact, I kind of want to traverse this with you folks so you can experience this because I encountered this chunk before. And it is like the camera is straight. It is normal, but the floor is like tilted very much so. Uh and I'm also going hill. That was a drop. A dead drop. Nope. Uh-uh. Whew. That was a close one. Because there are big like box shaped holes in the ground. Sometimes they lead to other rooms, but a lot of the time I've noticed it's just a drop that just ends you. Just poof from existence. Which I no want. Mm-mm. Me no likey. Oh, is that okay? So that's our only option. But yeah. Hey, how's it going, Courage? And yeah, it is really trippy. This is a procedurally generated backrooms level. So I have no idea what's going on or, what really will happen next or where we're going. But hey, we're on this journey together and that's what matters. And that there are no backrooms entities. Please have there be no backrooms entities. Please have there be no backrooms entities. Ooh, ooh, this is high up. Me no likey. Me definitely no likey the heights. Is this a dead end? Oh. Oh, and I thought I was finding a way out of this area. But no. Mm-mm. Alright, so I guess we go back down again. That's all that did was just lead us back up. Okay, so wait, we took that hall, I think. So now we need to take this hall. And hopefully this should lead us to a different zone. But yeah. And yeah, I cannot disagree, Courage. It is very trippy in here. and I weirdly love it, despite it being, oh, okay. Now for the real trippy shot, because this right here I had seen before. Look at that shot. Oh my. It is beautiful and trippy, and it looks like I'm somehow standing on the wall. Like, I feel like I'm standing on the wall because this is like, I've seen hotels with like floor setups like this, but usually you're looking at it from like a different angle, and not tilted like that. Oh, it makes my brain like feel weird because I'm like trying to process the structure in a way that's normal, but my brain is, not able to do it because this is VR. So of course, you can do stuff like that. There's possibilities that you can't do in real life. Uh and that's just weird to my brain because it looks decently real, minus the fact of course, I'm a robot. That's the big difference that tricks me into being like, I'm okay here. Oh, then we have this. See. Okay. Because if I fall too far, folks, uh, okay. It will not end well. It makes me restart. Uh, and you folks can't see it, but I basically, like, I no clip again, and then I fall through the sky. And right before I go into the ground, uh, you know, the gravity does its thing moment. That yes, I ended up just teleporting back to the room I started in. Right, so does that actually go anywhere, or did I just take a wrong turn? Because if this path goes nowhere, fine, not a surprise. But if it does, cool, awesome. That means I can go someplace else. But yeah, okay, I'm wrong. This is literally just a dead end room full of couches with a loop there. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Now I guess we do the climb up again. And by the way, folks, if you'd ever like to see me, as I said, play any other games too, I am still working on trying to finish FNAF because I want to record that, and I still need to finish Poppy Playtime. I know, but that's the problem with ADHD sometimes. I have many projects that my brain just seems to lose interest in, or I just forget, and I need to make, you know, those finished because at the same time, I also hate having unfinished work a lot of the time, and those are fun games, but it is difficult. And my lord, the Miss Delight scene, difficult, difficult. But but I want to finish those. And then I also want to work on finishing, what was the game? That was the game. I want to finish some other games as well, but I forget the names off the top of my head. I thought I had it. I know I also, if you folks ever want to see me play uh any different style of VR games, I am more than happy to accommodate, so long, of course, as they are appropriate for YouTube, or can be made appropriate for YouTube, such as Blade and Sorcery, or Hard Bullet. Those are both games that you can censor them. So there's no red stiff, there's no, parts coming off, anything gory, unpleasant, inappropriate for YouTube. Hell yeah. That is awesome. And yeah, the couch corner. There are just so many. Ooh. Pile of chairs. Hovering pile of chairs. There's just a ton of chairs hovering. Alrighty then. Let's see, it is 7. But only 7:01. Hmm. Let me think. So, let me think. What to do? Do we keep trekking through this place? 'Cause, I mean, this isn't even done yet. There's still quite a bit more, I'd assume. I set it to a decent scale. Um, so I don't even know where the end is. If there's an end, that is. I mean, wow. Okay. It's big. That is big. Was there another path? If there was another path, I think it may actually lead more directly to it. That like extra platform area. Oh wow. Jeez. Just goes on up there forever. Like, look at that. There we go. Now there's a better view of the scale of things. You're kind of seeing it the way I am now, folks, which is like this skyscraper height, like back rooms section for no the oh wait, speaking of the couch corner, look at it's a flock of couches. Majestic, isn't it? A flock of couches. See, this is why I'd not get hired to explore the back rooms as a scientist. I would be like on my tape recorder, people listening back to it when I'm done exploring if I get out of there. I saw a beautiful flock of couches. They were quite majestic, and I have to say that yeah, it's pretty quiet, and there's a lot of couches. Just scientists like it. What valuable information is this? That we're studying this place. We don't want to know that there's couches and that you find it majestic. Tell us the layout. Heck yeah, I will probably check that out then. Oh, get the camera back. There we go. But yeah, there is a lot of space here. I'm thinking when it gets closer to 8, then I'll probably hop to a smaller one where it's more contained. Not so massive. Not that that's a bad thing necessarily. It's just, lots to explore. Um, versus like small space that we can kind of end the stream on a bit more of a chill personal note. if you get me. Up we go again. Ew. And no, I don't need to do the arm running thing. But yeah. More chairs. Okay, stools. Yes. Um, you know, I'm gonna hate myself. You folks can't see it, but there is, I believe, a door. Whoa. Okay. Almost got too close to the edge. Whoopsie. Uh, but yeah, that I believe there's a door over there, and it's completely in darkness. The pro gamer in me says that I should go down that hall because, game designers are always like, we'll make it look creepy so they don't want to go down it. They'll have, I mean, just to be safe here, I'll say they have red paint smeared down a hallway. And, of course, your logical thought in real life would be like, what? No, I'm not going down that hallway no matter how much you pay me. But in video games, that's a different story. Most players are like, that trail of red paint. I know it leads to something. That's where the monster is. Hey, Bree, how's it going? But yeah, that's most players in horror games. No. No. Why must they have the exits? You folks can't see it. I need to brighten it. I need to brighten it. Sorry for the uber bright of my screen. But exits. So many exits out, but no, they're out of reach. Now let me turn that back down. There we are. Now you folks aren't seeing it like boom, super bright. I would sing it, but I'm worried because even a chunk of a song can get me in trouble now. But it just cue the Vox brighter lyric moment. But yeah. And yeah, Bria, I hope you're doing pretty good. As I said before, I hope everybody is doing good, including all you folks watching back. I think we already went this way. Oh no, I'm getting lost. I'm going in circles. This is no good. And yeah, I have tried to make that jump. It you can't. I tried. Oh, I tried. I just through the sky. Downward, that is. Not flying. More plummeting. But yeah, there's also eventually uh I do want to play a game on stream, either that or recording, called Bramble Fort. That is a really cool VR horror game that I played that feels like a mix between let me see, Bloodborne, that video game, and Resident Evil: The Village. So old Resident Evil stuff, the classics. Loved it. That was I've played quite a few of the old Resident Evil games, folks, including some of the button mashy and quick time me absurdness that they had at one point. My God, so many QTEs. It's not even funny. Taking a breath. QTE. Hmm. Good horror movies. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, folks, for those of you watching this back, I do have a Discord. There is a Discord for this channel. And you can talk to people there, as well as there is also plenty of other things going on there. And I am always checking it and keeping up to date on it. Uh, of late, due to work and things, have not been as able to keep as active on it. But I'm going to be trying to be more active again on Discord. Apologies for that to everybody in the Discord. But I will be back. Because, try and keep it alive. But yeah, folks, this just never ends. Okay. So that's something we know now, it's just massive. It never seems to end. It is continuous. And that is freaky. Oh wait, we're back here again. Just wow. But yeah, folks, I am in love with this level now. Oh, and apparently, I don't know where you can get it, but apparently there's a backrooms it's a copy of the actual wallpaper from the original backrooms photo and then aged to look like yellowed color and stuff so it looks accurate to the original backrooms wallpaper, which is pretty cool in my book. And no, you're not seeing things oddly because of the camera. This is the level. It is tilted. Wait. Okay, gravity. Gravity still works proper. You see, gravity dictates if I jump here, I should fly down kind of a bit more. Because it is a slope. Dead Silence. That's a good horror movie. If you haven't seen that, that's a good horror movie. Ooh, I almost flew over the edge. That would not have been good. Can we from here? Okay, we're safe. No, not again. Why they gotta tempt me with the exit? No, 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 no. Aw, I had it. I had it. Oh no. There we go. Kind of mimic what's happening because you folks can't see the fall. You can see the like me just in darkness, but the fall, no. And each time I get here, it is the same, yes. But at the same time, though, I never know um where. Like here, I'll show you. Whoa! All right, respawn me. Come on, drop me through the skies. Wah. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. There we go. Completely different area. Oh, this is fun. And I can have I mentioned previously in the stream, I can also have monsters on, which I don't. I have that function off because it seemed like they especially creep up on you when you're standing still. And so there would be, moments where I'm fixing the camera, looking at chat and things. Yeah. That is one thing uh that I do like about a good horror game, if done right, is the background audio, the small sounds of the creatures or things, like the smallest hints of things can sometimes be the creepiest. Like right now I don't have the world audio on, so I don't hear the buzzing of the lights. Now I can. But now I can just hear soft buzzing of those lights. My god. It's so crazy. Ah, landmark. See, I wish my avatar had a pen or something because I was in a back rooms area one time and I had the pen function. Like I could draw with my finger. And I left like marks, a quick little X, just a, zit, zit, X in spots I had been. And it did stay pretty long, but if you do too many of them, I found out it makes the others disappear. So I had to have like I lost my place a lot of times. And like, have I been here? I could have sworn I marked it though. Um, because that's a good system of knowing where you've been and where you are. Because if I, for instance, saw like an X on one of those pillars, if I could do that, then I would be like, oh, okay, I've been in this exact section of this whole series of pillars. Multiple different pillars shifting and changing into different back rooms areas. Wow. Same. I am curious and I want to see it or go to it. Like go to the movie. That would be awesome. Going to the back rooms, depending on it, not so much. I don't want to no clip the reality and disappear and go missing. That would not be fun. But yeah, this is intense. Wow, this is cool. So, folks, I think it's not getting too close to 8 yet, but I'm thinking we've explored this pretty much the whole stream. So, I'm going to go to one other place, and then we'll finish up the stream in the location I was talking about. So, let's get to a nice spot here. Which one? Of course, I gotta be careful or it's gonna lag badly. That'll do for now. Hey, Jinx. How's it going? And welcome back to the stream. We are currently kicking it in a like back rooms themed I'm just hopping around back rooms themed levels. Oh wait. Are they not here because of last time what I did? Yeah. Aha. I think I duped them. I messed them up. So there's supposed to be entities that can come out. Um, and they'll like pull you back here. They look like drawn images of like eyes with eyelids and eyelashes, and they kind of blink. But last time I was here, I gave them a merry little chase and made them chase me throughout the world. And I think that stuck. So they're probably like way out there in the distance, somewhere over the rainbow type of stuff. And they fluttered off to try and catch me. And when they did, I then realized I kind of messed with them because there's one. Sorry, I got startled. There it is. Freaky blinking eye. BioShock. BioShock would be one I would adore, and there have been many moments and many directors that were possibly going to do it, but sadly never did due to one thing or another. Sometimes a falling out with the studio, sometimes other things. And that is a creepy eye that will keep me, yeah, they're back. See, these things will watch me. And if I leave, then they send me back here. You know what? I'll show you. Here. You can experience this with me. Hello, creepy eye person. Come here. Yay. Oh, well, look at there. And then I walk towards the light and I pop back out here, and there's no escaping them. So long as I stay in the playground, I'm fine. But if I try and leave the playground, no, 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 no. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Go away. Go away. See? Yeah, the mist, like the mist and fog everywhere. Mm, there we go. All right, back here. Right, same here. Wait. See? 'Cause I led them on a merry little chase. Now they're not here, so I can wander into the streets and run free. Joke's on you. Go find yourself some eye drops to see better, perhaps. I've gotten you. Nothing you can do. But watch me run. I don't know if they're behind me. I don't know if they're behind me or around me or where they are. Oh, they're behind me. They are behind me. There we go. I'm gonna use you folks like a rearview mirror. Let's see how far we can get before they catch me. And then we can laugh. Maniacally, even. At the fact that it couldn't catch me. You'll remember this is the time that you almost got Captain Painter Cat. I would do the theme music, but that would get me in trouble. Oh, okay, 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 okay. We're out of the city. We're out of the city into the snow. We're out of the city into the snow. Is it still Yes, it is. It totally still is. It still is following me. Oh, no, 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 no. We're getting far. Oh, heck yeah. All right. Come on. Wow, it's just snow out here. Just blank snow and ice. And eyes following me. Look, I'm used to people watching me because of my videos and my content. But, wow, I did not expect this kind of thing. Oh, no, no, no. Heck yeah. Yeah, it is. Like, it's following me all the way out into the snow. But, I'm playing the long con. I'm making sure that, if it gets to me, it'll be all the way out here. And then I can roam even further. Because it'll be all the way out here. And I'll be all the way back there. So, is this as far as it goes? I think I've hit a dead end. Oh god, there's more than one of them. I saw 3 of them. No. 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 No, 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 no. No, no, no. Yeah. Now where's the door? There's the door. Yeah. But now we have, like, pretty much free roam, more so, I think. I hope. Probably do one more quick excursion out here, and then we'll go to the other map. Alright, yeah, I think oh, no. Oh, no. Not sure if you can see it through the fog, but it is right there in the distance. Right about there. And it is a blinking at me, and it is a coming for me. Oh, lordy, he coming. Wow. What? Are those streetlights or something else? This isn't good. I should be running on a more, like, different path. What the? Okay, I'm not sure if anybody else sees it, but there's something else out there. Wait. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Are those like street signs? Because I see it looks like a bus stop or street signs out there. What the? Huh? What is? That a gas station? Is that really a gas station in the middle of this area? Okay, then. Now, if it had cars, I'd be way happier because that way I could really make a speedy getaway. Yeah, I don't trust this. And there's also, folks, like another thing you can't hear in the map is if I have to have it set up due to copyrighted music risks and stuff. There's just like winter wind kind of blowing in the distance. Sounds like those clips of the Antarctic. Okay, I don't know if that's another one of the eyes or if that's just a blip of the map, but yeah, I think we've hit the end of our run. But as you can see, folks, because I ended up, you know, giving them a nice little chase, they couldn't really find me this time as easy because they were probably stranded out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's one of the eyes. I see it blinking. Oh no. They really don't give up. But let's hop to that other world to kind of wind down at the end of the stream here. Bye. And I'm saying that to them so they know that I am out of there. Gone. But yeah, folks, this is another back rooms level I found that it does have some spoilers related to the show or the movie. Sorry, brain. But I will try and avoid those sections or avoid shots of it, you know, in order to be more fair to people. Yeah, I hope that everybody is doing good today. And mind you, the stream isn't done just yet. But yeah, folks. So, this is where I was thinking of winding down the stream for now. So yeah. Yeah. It definitely has that. That is pretty awesome. I like that. That is pretty cool, Rio. I like that. Hmm. Yeah, that one did run a bit smoother. Even though there's like a backrooms entity, I believe it doesn't actually do anything. It just kind of pops up and jump scares you, and that's about it. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so here we are. Oh, the fact that there are footsteps just makes it all the better. Not sure if you folks are. Oh no, you aren't seeing the camera filter. Because for me, there's this slight like VHS haze over the view. Gosh, and I'm just hearing my footsteps echo. Since this place has better lighting, I'm gonna rock another avatar that I had that I you can add some stuff to avatars. Very small touches so far in this game in VR chat. But there was one avatar that I was like, "Ooh, wait." And that was this one, which I added. They have googly eyes. I added googly eyes. So now he can wander around. He does have eyes normally, but I felt googly eyes would be pretty funny on this. And I can't lie, when I started up stream, folks, I was laughing a lot. Okay, I like that couple name. That is cute. Things are getting mighty dark, mighty creepy. If there's some entities here, please no jump scare. I am friendly. Wait, no, I am dangerous. I'm not challenging your territory or nothing, but I'm more dangerous than you. I'm tougher. I can do this. I can take you on. Yeah. Mm. Mm. See, I can deal with it. There we go. All right, let's see. Um, this is just discomforting, and it's not. This isn't procedurally generated. This is all pre-set up. So I have no idea though, because I've explored it a little bit, but more kind of just I was tired, worn out after work, and just wanted to explore a level. And I believe I've streamed from this one last stream, but it was recently updated, I believe. And they also said, I believe, that there's going to be more sections added over time. So that's cool. Yeah, that would be awesome, Rebecca. I really like, as somebody who loved the games back in the day, I was very disappointed with the films. That's why I'm curious about a new Resident Evil film. I'm not sure if it's a rumor or what. But yeah. Okay, there's nothing back there. This is just so weird. And how, like, the audio of this level, I know you folks can't hear it, but it kind of creates, like, a really uneasy vibe. Because it's got the normal backrooms kind of lights hum. But then there's, like, this muffled music. And it's so soft and so quiet, but still audible that I can't place what the tune is. But it sounds familiar, but it doesn't. I mean, I suppose that's pure backrooms vibe in a nutshell, but still. I gotta be like this. Or like that, I just heard a sound, a really creepy sound in the background. And now I swear I hear whispering. Ugh. Hell yeah. Leon Kennedy is awesome. I do agree it would be awesome to see a take on Leon Kennedy in real life. Aside from cosplayers, not that the cosplayers are bad. Seen some amazing Leon Kennedy cosplays. But, oh, to see it official. Oh, this isn't a good sign usually. Red lighting usually mean bad. I think. I don't know, but it usually in my mind means something bad. I I don't even know how big this place is, folks, because they just updated it. And they had said that they wanted to add more to it. So for all I know. Oh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Not this. The freaky shadow guy. Cause me no likey freaky shadow guy. That's creepy. Well, that's not a way out. Yeah, there he was again. Okay. Noted. Freaky shadow guy pops up a good amount. And there's apparently nothing I can do about it. He's just gonna pop in to say hi. Scared you to death, basically. Give me such a scare. Whew. Now I'm just paranoid keeping my eyes out for him. Some of these like paintings and things are so weird too. Like, I have no idea where I'm going or where I've been or if freaky shadow guy is gonna jump out and scare me again. But whatever happens will happen. Nope. I like weird thunk, like thudding and cracking sounds. Just a dead end. Oh, this is so disorienting. There's like also hints of music that seems to be in areas, but when I go there, there's nothing. Like ooh. Did I already? I don't know where I came from. Yeah, I already came from here. And right, what the heck? Creepy shadow guy. Yeah, it's why I wish I could let you folks hear this, but I'm too scared of the copyright issues and the fact that YouTube's like cracking down on people for even humming a tune is definitely a discouragement from you know, doing this. With the audio on. I'm afraid I may catch like some audio and then get in very big trouble. Which is not something I want. Yeah, like there's music. Yeah, without fully describing the tune, like, kind of trying to mimic it, it sounds like a piano tune. Kind of like a soft, relaxed piano tune. Other times it just sounds like somebody like playing a really deep note on the piano. And then it just like reverbing and echoing. Oh, this is weird. Like, I know that, at least if I remember correctly from last time, the entity won't do anything to me. It just exists and is there purely for jump scare. But it's not just. Yeah, like there, I just heard somebody running. Love at the back rooms. Like, the layout makes absolutely zero sense. I mean, heck, I may have just forgotten. It's just like old music playing from here. Yeah, like this whole place just don't feel right. I mean, that's kind of the point, but like, really, really does not. Like, just a lone chair back here, staring at a wall. Through like a window opening, nonetheless. Uh, okay, I hate that sometimes you guys can't see it because it kind of just flickers away before I can show you guys. But he was there again. That shadow creature man thing was there again. Here's that music again. Oh, that's why. 'Cause on the other side of the wall is one of the rooms. Still, though. Really makes me wonder if another person was in here with me, if they would hear the echo. Because I would assume there would probably be a small echo. let's see here. One last map to end on. Because I may be ending the stream soonish, folks. Because this week has been a bit hectic for me. Fun, but hectic. And yes, folks, this is that backrooms level. So let's see. I've explored this place before in this game version, you know. Oh, here we go. Now, there's nothing really in here. It's just, you know, a series of visual stuff. And then there's this. Which I believe that's it for this place. Maybe actually something a little more entertaining for last part of stream. Yeah, we'll go with this. Entertaining but chill. But yeah, folks, I'm sorry I've been cutting the streams down early so much. It's just I have been very worn out of late due to a lot on my plate work wise. But hopefully, you know, things will kind of be a lot more calm now again. I hope. Oh, well, we switched maps. The stream is kind of winding down. I'm not done with the stream yet, but I am definitely winding it down because I sadly am getting tired. Um, I really wish I wasn't because I've just been working so very much late. Whee! Where's the camera? Up. Well, folks, it is 8. But as I said, I will be streaming a bit longer. So this isn't the full-on end of the stream, don't worry. But, oh, I think I need me some coffee, is what I think. Yeah, this is a place I found that kind of shrinks you down. Wait, is this the lights? Oh no, it's a painting pad. Okay, that's cool. Oh wow, that's choppy. Um, Probably gonna change map so it's not as choppy for you folks. So I can already tell it's probably choppy on your end. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, that'll actually work quite well. It's a small area, but it's back rooms as well. Oh, geez. Thank you. And true enough, I should not. I should probably take more breaks. I can't deny it, folks. But it is one of those things I often have to do. Uh, because bills got to get paid. It is not the funnest of things, but it has to be done occasionally, and yeah. But hopefully now, all of the work, has kind of come to a bit of a slow point in a good way, where I'll be able to produce more, without as much. Oh, mm, wow. I'm really yawning a lot. But yeah, where things won't be as hectic and will be more, you know, chill. Let us see. Are there any other good ones that are just, chill, relaxing ones? 'Cause I know that there are some, like hangout worlds that I've seen over time. Hmm. Well, that's another backrooms hangout one. 'Cause I used to have quite a few, like hangout based backrooms, which I know to some people is a little odd. But yeah. And yeah, very true. I should. start taking more breaks, folks, for sure. And that is one thing I want to do at some point here is I feel like I need a small break. Uh I know I've been taking like little breaks here and there, but like an actual factual full on break. Uh because things are getting not terrible, but definitely I feel like I'm a bit exhausted after the amount of work I've been doing of late. Uh but that will come at a certain point because there are other things I need to get done first. The back rooms. Is this it? So that. Whoa. Oh. So I interacted with the painting and that ended badly. I really hope there are no entities in this one, but I never know. Because for all I know, I could have something jump out at me right now and be like, "Brah!" Yeah, that is very true. But I do try and take breaks here and there for fun after work. Um, just the problem is usually my work is done like around 3 a.m. or earlier, sometimes 5 a.m. Uh, that's just how it goes being your own like script writer, voice actor, and audio editor, all rolled into one. And I would try and get somebody, but I know also that I would feel bad having somebody do it for free, as I've said in the past, because I can't really offer them anything at the moment. Uh, but I know that, I'm a bit picky too. So I also worried that I would be like, no, 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 you know. Wait, did I get stuck in a loop? Think I got stuck in a loop. Well, this is my life now. All right, curiosity is gonna get me. I have to do something cheaty a bit, folks. Okay, so yeah, that is it. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's kind of just a bit of a loop with dead ends. So, okay, so it's more legit just meant to be a hangout space. Not really so much an exploration space as a hangout. Cool. There we go. That'll do. Changing avatars for a bit here. But yeah. Um Definitely definitely have to say that I do uh like the whatchamacallit. Yes. I do like the idea of a backrooms film. It sounds really cool to me and I want to see it. Also, as a fan of video game stuffs, uh Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 are apparently being remastered. So they're going to be better graphics and all that. I have been waiting for this forever. They've been like, "Hey, do you want another remaster of Skyrim?" Me? No. Most people online? No. But then finally, because Xbox took over Bethesda, they were like, "Oh, so have you done anything of late with any of your other franchises aside from making online games of them?" No. Oh, so your biggest selling titles are nothing's happening with them? No, nothing. And Microsoft was not pleased about that, supposedly. This is rumors. I don't know if this is 100% how it goes. This is my fantasy of it, deranged ramblings of a madman. But main point is that, yeah. Oh, yeah, in the Resident Evil movie. And that was for in the other world, that was a caveman. And I believe that was Rick Astley, yeah. For the one I was just previously, and I do believe that was Rick Astley, yeah. But yeah, I am excited as all get out for Fallout 3 remastered and Fallout New Vegas remastered. Those are my like childhood favorites for those types of games. Hey, Crystal. It's okay. Yes, very, very true, Jinx. That is very true. Like a hilariously accurate statement, actually. Um, like, yeah, they fight. They fight a lot. But I gotta say, I like the fact that they finally gave Bethesda a kick in the pants. A little boot in the right direction. Uh, because they were sitting on something big there that fans really wanted, and they kept on saying, "So we've listened to the fans, and we're gonna give you what you want," which is a repeat of something that you already said. Enough is enough. We have enough remastered, enough next generation versions of it. Talking about Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. Loved Skyrim. Don't get me wrong, but we don't need a new version of it every time a new version of a computer comes out. There's enough of it. And people on the newer computers were able to play them just fine, as is, without the new, anniversary, remaster, what have you. But Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Oh, yes. I'm so happy. Because those, like, I wasn't into, like, shooter RPG or RPG games, roleplay game type of video games either, until I played Fallout 3. And I fell in love with it. Oh, I loved it. Oblivion I did like, yes. But Fallout was the one that spoke to me. I loved it that much. That I really, really, I saved up money and stuff over time, things like that. Got the game. But yeah, it was good. And yeah, all got rickrolled. But yeah, folks, I think it is time to go to one last location, and that is where we will end the stream for tonight because it is getting close to 9. And I know that the headset usually loves to do the whole and die on us. So, and this one has some like camera effects going. See, it's got the like VHS filter thing going. We're kind of blurring little edges on my hand and stuff. Actually makes this avatar look fairly realistic in some ways, which is kind of weird. Oh, heck yeah. That is awesome, Jinx. Let's see, where were those settings? Just like I'm walking through an old VHS. I mean, probably the point. But yeah. Welcome. Welcome to Aperture Science. Anyways. So yeah. Here we are. In this creepy, weird little neighborhood. Yeah, so far, folks. News on things to say one more time before I end out the stream, because I will be doing that soon here, which is that I will be putting out a Patreon exclusive Five Nights at Freddy's ASMR. It will be a Glamrock Freddy comforting you after a bad day at work and just a bad day in general kind of situation where not only have you had a bad day at work, but you've also had a bad day in general. And because I feel for that, I've had bad days at work where Audacity, the program I use for audio editing, just does not want to play nice. It crashes on me sometimes and it gives me so much trouble. But, then I'm like, just relax, hang out in VR or something. Because I tend to do that. I hang out a lot in VR alone or very rarely of late with friends. Just because I've been so busy. Which, as I said, that's over. The busyness is over, hopefully, and I won't have to deal with that as much. But main point is, then I do that, and then something happens, and it's terrible. You just want to relax some days, but you can't. But that's why I can relate to it and why I made it. Because I want to kind of, have a comfort thing for people who go through that too. Who go through their workday not being great. And then they come home. Yeah, it looks like a Microsoft wallpaper. It really does. That's why I kind of liked it. Like, it's kind of cool. Very big, though. Which, I mean, no complaints. It's just kind of surprising to see how massive this place is and how it feels like it stretches on forever. And yeah, I do feel like now that you bring it up, now all I'm thinking is like I'm walking through the Microsoft wallpaper, that old like Hills and Valleys wallpaper. But just people decided to move into it, I guess. Such beautiful clouds. But yeah, so there will be a custom Glamrock Freddy ASMR. Uh, well, a special one that is only on Patreon. It will be for sale for $15. So if you have $15 you can spend, cool. If not, I completely understand because I have times where I need to save every penny. That's just the world we're in nowadays. But that, yeah, if you do, cool. Feel free to buy it. If not, then I will be releasing more stuff down the road, and it's not like it'll go anywhere during that time. So it will be around forever. But yeah. So that's some news. As well as the ASMR for this week. Apologies for it coming out late. Just very exhausted the last couple of days. There's been a lot of stuff going on outside of YouTube and Patreon that I have been working on, as well as just some life stuff. Because, life comes first. And so you don't want to have a breakdown and such if you're trying to work. So I've been trying to take breaks and things like that, obviously, uh, to prevent said things from happening, which is good. It's always good to prevent those things. But yeah, wow. This is big. Another big one. Okay, that is cool, Rebecca. I would probably find that pretty cool looking just for that sake of like, whoa, okay, this feels very like liminal space visually. It's Respawn, because I could have sworn there was something here that maybe I missed. I don't think so. Or maybe it's just on PC. Because on PC, I could mess with the settings for how much visual effects there was, like how heavy it was. But yeah. Well, folks, it seems like the stream is winding down, and I am, as I said, getting a bit tired. So, I am thinking, folks, that it is about time, and sadly, I know, because I wish these streams could go on forever too. Kinda. That would be a little intense. An actual 24-hour stream. I wonder how. I mean, I could maybe do that if I had the right setup. But that would be pretty crazy. Like you just see me like in wake up mode, being like, I'll be back. I need to grab my coffee or something. Just like you folks get to hear my morning voice. That would be hilarious. Most people have a morning voice where they're just tired. It's either them like speaking a little different because they're more tired. Their brain's not really firing fully. It's just kind of that like, yeah, uh huh, no, I have had moments like that in the morning. Where I'm like, I can't. My brain won't process. It's like a car without gasoline. It sputters. It tries, but it can't do anything until it gets its fuel. So I need to fill it up with caffeine. And I need to not grab you guys because I just snagged you and flipped you over to the side. Which, come to think of it, probably looks pretty weird on your guys' end. But yeah, that is the news of what's going on with the channel and videos. Is we are going to be kind of there's some other stuff going in the background now. Also, reminder to people out there, if you guys want to commission on Patreon, feel free to check out the Patreon. There is commissions where you can get any custom ASMR you like. Uh, and also there will be, the ability to get FNAF ones. Because as I think I've said in the past, I will no longer be doing those on YouTube. But if you would like to commission me, I am happy to do any FNAF story you like, whether that be a bit spicy or, wholesome. I can do both. I can do both at once if you like, I guess. But whatever you folks would like. Ooh, the salt flats. Yes. The salt flats are so weird. I've seen photos of them. They are unearthly looking. They do not look like our planet in the slightest. But they're here. It's in our planet. It's in our planet, on our planet. Brain. Eh. Anyways. But yeah. Let's see. It is. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now I know what time it is. Teeny letters on the computer screen. Not too easy to read. But yeah, folks. This has been a great stream. Real chill, real nice. But I hope, everybody, that you all have a wonderful, wonderful time for the rest of the evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever it may be for you. And, well, thank you all for joining the stream or for watching it back, depending on if you're, joining during the stream or watching it back after. So, to those of you watching this back after, I hope you had a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it may be for you. And I also hope that if you are currently in the middle of the day or at a certain point in the day, that you also have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever it may be for you. So, yeah. That smile the Abby pulled at the end. So, yeah. But yeah, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it may be for you. And remember, all of you watching this now or watching this back later, you are all amazing. You are all wonderful. Don't go changing because you are awesome just the way you are. And remember, folks, if you ever have any requests for anything related to the VR chat streaming, whether you want me to play a video game or whether you want me to record me playing a certain VR video game, any of that stuff, I am happy to do, so long as it is something that I can censor. Because if it has swearing that is uncensorable and things, sadly, YouTube won't let me. I'll be mad. I don't want that. Mm-mm. No. But yeah, so if you do have any suggestions, put them down in the comments. Yeah, a little, little spot down there. Little, yeah. But yeah, see you folks, and until next time. Let me fix the camera here. See you folks, and until next time. Hope you all had a wonderful day and a wonderful afternoon or evening, whatever it may be for you. See y'all next stream, folks.